Man, what's the word, y'all, man? Peace, God, and family, man. Shit, this part two, man, of the video and shit that I just released before this on the energy and shit of the St. Louis and the Midwest. Like, you know, I just got done walking in the store. That's why I still got, you know, my little jacket and shit on and everything like that. But just walking to the store, I was hearing police sirens and shit, right? And I was thinking, like, damn, my brother told me one time, like, they used to be called, like, policy officers or something like that. But what's crazy is if you go to the etymology of police officers, right, it goes back to medieval times. And that meant like citizenship. Like, let me show y'all. Just so pull the laptop up, type shit, you know. Shit, free Rashad Jamal, man, till he free, man. Free all those truth tellers, man. Out here trying to expose the shit that's going on out here, but just to show y'all that I'm not capping. Right, we go to police definition. Oh, and I got another point too, which is actually crazy. Like, it's gonna fuck you up when you actually know, like, the severity behind this language shit. Police. Let's say that word real quick. Police. Say police. 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 First of all, po sounds like Pope. You have to break down words and shit like this. This is exactly why when you Google a word, they give you shit like that. They give you that dot, and they give you the other half of the word, because it's like it's always two meanings to this shit, right? Police. Po sounds like Pope, right? And Pope doesn't sound native to what we call America, right? Yeah, we have police officers, right? But basically, let me go to the etymology of this. Then I'll bring up the second point about this police officer shit. So basically, the etymology. Late 15th century, in the sense public order, from French, medieval, Latin, politia, or however you pronounce that shit, citizenship, government, right? So basically that's what that meant at first, way before we looked at it as policy or police officers, right? Citizenship or government. C, right? C, policy. Current census date from the early 19th century. That's the etymology of it. Police officer. So basically this police officer, right, derives from medieval times, right? Medieval Latin, right? Politia, whatever like that, which means citizenship, government. So basically you could say in medieval times, everybody was a police officer, right? If you ain't had no fucking citizenship there, nigga, everybody was a police officer, right? So it's like, think about it, right? Let those who have eyes see clearly. But let me go to the second point too. When I was saying something about citizenship, right? So first of all, police. When you read a word or when you read shit, like, it's so many meanings in a word, you have to probably damn near really have to like Google like 4 different meanings of the word, or 4 different words in the definition to find the real meaning. But basically, the civil force of a national or local government responsible for prevention and detection of crime and the maintenance of public order. Let me read that one more time. The civil force of a national or local government. So this is the civil force of a national or local government, right? Responsible for the prevention and detection of crime and the maintenance of public order. The civil force of, right? So it's not saying the civil force, it's not saying a civil force of the USA. No, it's saying the civil force of a national or local government. So with them saying of a national or local government, right, they're saying that basically everything that's done above, right, everything that's done above local, or everything that's done everything that is done behind, right, public order, all right, or public attention is not in the hands of the police, right? You can't say CIA, you can't say fucking, the army, and that they deal with, you know, lawmakers and shit like that, because they most definitely don't. So basically, my whole point of basically saying this is that police officers only reply to the public order, right? And in the definition, they say that it is a civil force. What is the definition of civil? What's the definition of civil? Let's type it in, right? We gotta do our research. Civil definition. If y'all know what civil means. Civil means relating to ordinary citizens and their concerns as distinct from military or ecclesiastical matters. We know that the English language is bullshit anyway, so you can feel free to pronounce anything wrong as you feel fit, as long as you get the fucking message. Relating to ordinary citizens and their concerns as distinct from military or them matters, right? They're telling you the proof right here up in the pudding, right? It's relating to ordinary citizens. What is a citizen, right? We can go all the way down to the fucking atoms of this shit. Citizen definition. Since y'all think that y'all some citizens, which y'all citizen and I'm gonna show you that y'all not no citizens, right? Citizen, or shit, you can be a citizen. But let me show you. Citizen definition. A legally recognized subject or national of a state or commonwealth, either native or naturalized. A Polish citizen, the rights of every citizen. It also says an inhabitant of a particular town or city, the citizens of Los Angeles. They not saying, they are literally saying that you are a subject. What is a subject? A subject is like a fucking test. You're like you're a subject. You're a little fucking you're a prisoner, right? And in prison and whatever like that, or up in the mental asylums and shit like that, they like, well, subject 447 isn't really doing well, or subject 328 just, passed his procedures. Don't they give you subjects in school? Think about it, right? You got math, English, all this shit. You got subjects, and not only that, they demand you to go to school, or they demand you to take your kids to school so they can learn these subjects, right? Because you are a subject and you are subjected to civil force, right? Like, think about it, like, it's deep as fuck. And if you want to really understand what I just said, just replay it and just really, and you can literally Google this shit yourself. And this is literally from me just walking to the store, just hearing the police sirens, right? And I remember the video I just made. I'm like, damn, okay, well, I should have put that in the video. I looked up another word as well. Fuck, what the fuck was it? Damn, what the hell was it? Oh, yeah, I said, what is the difference between people and citizens? Believe it or not, that is actually a question. And Google gives you a fucking response to this shit. This is how you know that, first of all, you have a bigger relationship to this land than you think, and it's more than just words. It's more than just speaking and saying, okay, yeah, I'm from here, I'm from there. Literally, like, the connection has been lost to the point where our brains and shit, subconscious mind, don't even hold the frequency of that. When they say connecting back to your roots, know thyself, right? It's more than just knowing, okay, yeah, I'm black, and it's more than knowing your fucking, it's more than knowing it's more than knowing where you came from. It's more than knowing just little shit like that. It's more than knowing your fucking, where they tell you that you came from, right? Because you can take a fucking DNA test, right, or go on Ancestry.com and they'll tell you that you're from Africa somewhere, right? They'll never identify you with the land, right? Because who do they identify with the land, right? What's one race that took, right? Give me one group of people, one ethnicity that took a DNA test, right? Or went on Ancestry.com and found that their roots relate back to North America, right? Or to this land, because for a person to say, or for a person to prove, right, that this is my land, especially if you are highly melanated, right, so-called brown skin colored people, right, if you can relate yourself back to the land, you are entitled to everything, because they took every fucking thing, like. But nah, let me get back on topic, right? But nah, I said, what is the difference between people and citizens? Like, this is a crazy ass, like, they telling you right here in front of your face. I'm letting y'all see everything. I ain't finna skip shit. None of that. People and citizens. Like, this is literally how motherfuckers just teach. Like, man, I'm not finna keep on trying to play games with this fucking English language, but I'm not finna keep on trying to come on here like a front or nothing like that, bro. Like, come on now. I just told y'all in the last video that they, you know, that nigga Lewis, right? That nigga came over here as an evangelist, right, and started speaking the word of God. Before then, we ain't had no fucking Bibles. Shit, before then, motherfuckers wasn't teaching traditional shit like they do in schools. Like, I'm not gonna be up here with a suit and tie saying every fucking word correct when it's a fucking spell anyway. Like, goddamn it, you have to feel what I'm saying. You have to feel what I'm saying subconsciously to vibrate towards this shit. Fuck all that extra shit, alright? Simple as that. Everything is a spell. But nah, what is the difference between citizens and people? Like, this is fucking stupid. Let me show y'all, because this is exactly how they get y'all every single fucking day of y'all lives. This is how they get y'all every single day of y'all fucking lives. Because they using these words and shit like that against y'all. And y'all motherfuckers don't even know. Like, for real, we've been bamboozled, we've been led astray. Like, for real. This is on Wikadiff, or Wikadiff, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. What is the difference between citizen and people? They say, as nouns, the difference between citizen and people is that citizen is a person who is legally recognized as a member of a state with associated rights and obligations, while people is used as a plural of person, a body of human beings considered generally or collectively a group of two or more persons. Like, this shit is crazy. Because it is a difference. Like, look, a person who is legally recognized as a member of a state with associated rights and obligations. Talking about some between intuition, deliberation, citation, passage issues. Like, look at all this shit. People, a body of human beings considered generally or collectively a group of two or more persons. People, this is what they consider us. They consider us people. Don't every time y'all come across a racist and whatever like that, especially like if it's like a racist Caucasian woman or a racist Caucasian man, white man, how you want to call it, right? They always like, I don't like those people, right? They always say people, they don't say citizens, right? Because we ain't no fucking citizens, and they ain't never treated us like no citizens, and we don't get no certain rights or obligations. Like, come on now, it says between intuition and deliberation. Like, come right here, between intuition and deliberation. Between intuition and deliberation, right? When a police officer pull over a motherfucking Caucasian man, right? White man, right? And he let him go free, or he, would put up a fight with him, and the Caucasian man got a knife to his throat and all that type of shit, right? But the police officer still used the taser, right? That's because he is deliberately treating him as a fucking citizen. He's deliberately treating him as a citizen, and he's letting him go. Between intuition and deliberation, he is deliberately letting this man go. He's deliberately letting him walk free. This is for the justice system, and everything like that is flawed. People, a body of human beings, considered generally or collectively a group of two or more people. And then under that, they got people was in this parish drought. Like, come on now, look at this shit. The mirror and the lamp. There were many wooden chairs for the bulk of his visitors. The 2 wicker armchairs with red cloth cushions of superior people. Cloth red cushions of superior people. Like, he's a human being. It says human being. Why would anyone be superior if we're all human beings, right? Think about it. Because to us, yeah, we're just human beings. We're literally below them in their eyes, right? We're just people, right? Shit crazy. But I can also go to another link to show y'all that this is just not even the only link. And like, the shit is crazy. The content authority. The content authority. People versus citizens. When to opt for one term over another. What the fuck do they mean by that shit? People versus citizens. When to opt for one term over another. What the fuck do you mean opt one term over another? Are you a person or a citizen? The distinction between these two terms may be subtle, but it carries significant implications. In this article, like, I don't even have to keep on reading into this shit, because let those who have eyes see clearly. So what exactly does the words mean? People, in its simplest form, refers to individuals, human beings, or a collective group of individuals. It encompasses all members of a community, society, or nation. On the other hand, a citizen is a legal member of a particular country or state, bound by its laws and entitled to certain rights and privileges. While the term people is more inclusive in general, citizen carries a more specific legal connotation. We're just people in their fucking eyes, y'all. We're not no citizens or some shit like that. We're just nothing. We're like animals. Simple like that. We're just like animals, right? That's how they term the word people. Right here, define people. When referring to people, we are essentially encompassing the entirely of the human population. It is a broad term that encompasses individuals from all walks of life, irrespective of their nationality, legal status, or social standing. The concept of people emphasizes the collective existence of humanity as a whole, highlighting the shared characteristics and experiences that bind us together as species. Come on, y'all. This is why they don't treat us like shit. This is why black actors and actresses don't get paid fairly. Simply because we're just people to them. We're not of any worth, right? Citizen, on the other hand, the term citizen carries a distinct legal connotation. So legally, in their eyes, we're not tied to the land, because we're like not even identifying ourselves properly. We're not even identifying ourselves properly, y'all. Like, we're not, come on, we're not even speaking to each other properly. Like, it's so much miscommunication between our people that it's crazy, because we're speaking in these spells and you don't know what you're saying subconsciously, right? Your subconscious mind does not, people have to remember this, your subconscious mind does not take, your subconscious mind does not take fact and logic as the conscious mind takes fact and logic, like logically, consciously, right? Logically, factually, I know that if I like this, it's going to burn, right? What is an intrusive thought? An intrusive thought is something that's from your subconscious mind. It's almost with no reason, no thought, no fact, no logic at all, right? So if I was to just, that'd be my subconscious mind, right? So basically your subconscious mind does not look at fact as like, oh yeah, let me stay away from that, as in me not burning the paper. But had I did that, that would just basically just mean that my subconscious mind, you know, would not, or your subconscious mind doesn't care about facts or fiction. It cares about feeling. That's why people have intrusive thoughts, right? Because you feel like you just want to do it and you do it, right? So it's like, it's the same thing with speaking words and speaking shit too. Like, even though, right, a person can say bench or something like that, another person subconsciously might think that it said B-I-T-C-H, right? Bitch. But I said bench, right? See, words are so confusing. Words are a spell, period. Like, this is why you have to look into what you're saying. Like, me even talking to y'all right now, I'm not even getting fucking 20% of the real feeling out of myself. So I know damn well y'all not getting that feeling either. I don't know. But shit, that was just a little, you know, little part two of that shit, you know. Shit, I ain't mean to come up here and start talking much. I had to get some more relos and everything like that, man. But, you know, your boy Third Eye's most definitely open, and, you know, let those who have eyes see clearly type shit. Like, people have to really, really know where they came from, or you really have to start feeling shit. All right, when they say walk by faith, not by sight, faith is your mind's eye. Faith is your third eye. Faith is you seeing something, right, that has not come yet, but it's like it has, because time doesn't exist. So it's like things have already happened. Things have already been planned. Things have already came and went. It's just, are you tapped into that shit or are you not? But nah, man, it's just part two of that video. But y'all be at peace, man. Comment, shit, like, share these videos, because I feel like that they might help a couple people. And I ain't editing these joints, man. Y'all getting these motherfuckers natural. Like, fuck all that shit. But shit, I shade.